Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shrady, and we are testing the audio. Okay, audio seems good. Alrighty then. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shrady, and welcome back to the channel. So, the Sinnoh Cup is here. It comes today at 3 p.m. Eastern, so keep an eye out for that. It actually might be 4 p.m. Eastern. I don't remember. It's coming out today. That's the point. And I don't know why they skipped like 3 generations to go to Sinnoh Cup, but hey, it is what it is. And now we're going to check out some Sinnoh Cup battles. Now, we built a bunch of teams. We built a crazy amount of teams here, and we tested them all out on stream. So shout out to everyone who showed up to the stream to help us test out these teams, as well as just kind of experiment with a lot of different Pokemon that might be good in this meta. Now, I do highly recommend checking out Swag Tips videos on the Sinnoh Cup metas. His link will be in the description to his YouTube channel. There's a couple videos. I would highly recommend checking it out. Swag Tips is an awesome content creator and also was one of the inspirations for me starting my own channel here. So shout out to him. Also wanted to let you guys know that I will be on a podcast today alongside Jeeves with host Zach and Dom. It's called Go Battlecast Podcast. I would highly recommend checking it out. I will leave a link in the description. That episode will come out around noonish today, so check that out. We'll be talking about a lot of different things, including, Sinnoh Cup meta, all the events and whatnot, as well as like hoping to bring a little bit of awareness towards mental health in the process of that. So highly recommend checking it out. It's an awesome podcast, and I'm very happy that they invited us to be on because it's going to be a lot of fun. We haven't recorded it yet, but I'm very excited to. We're going to be recording that in just a few hours. If you want to listen to the podcast, there'll be a link to the link tree down in the description. You can get it on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Amazon Music, as well as TuneIn. So if you have any of those, you can listen to it. I would highly recommend it. It's going to be great. And yeah. All right, now you can roll the intro. Put it in the montage. Nice sack, bro. Professionalism. I love you all. Alright, so as you can see on the right hand side of me over here, we've got some teams for you. Now, these are just 3 of the teams that I use, and I want to say something. So, Jeeves doesn't play Go Battle League anymore. She hasn't played in a very long time, but she was helping me to come up with some teams before the stream. And it turns out all of her teams were better than mine. How? I play the game all the time. I was embarrassed. Jeeves came up with some awesome teams that ended up working great. We used PV Poke to figure out how to make these teams, but you're going to see here on the right hand side, we got a few teams here. So I think the strongest team that we came up with, well, Jeeves came up with, was Gastrodon, Drapion, and Wormadam. That one is going to be probably my favorite team to use. I'm going to be using that a lot just to see how far I can go with it. The second one that I think is the second strongest is Cresselia, Munchlax, and Toxicroak. You can also use Licky instead of Munchlax. We just didn't have a Licky with Body Slam, so we used Munchlax instead. And then the one in the middle, that's one I came up with. But like I said, we came up with a bunch of different teams. You're going to see a lot of different teams here that I'm about to show you. Without any further ado, I don't want to ramble too much because I tend to do that. So let's go ahead and get into some of these battles. Now, like I said, you're going to see a lot of different teams here. This was just all practice. This is just going to show you what the meta can be like. Now, shout out to everyone who battled me. Jar of Raisins is up first here, so he's got a Shadow Magnezone in the lead. Terrible lead for me. I'm running a double steel team here with a Bastiodon Safe Swap. That's right, Bastiodon Safe Swap. You should probably never hear those 2 words right next to each other, but that's what I'm doing. And the reason is because Magnezone is even harder countered by steel counters, so I want to get rid of that steel counter as soon as I possibly can, and Drifblim is going to be a very hard counter to any fighter that you're going to see in this cup. So Toxicroak's going to be coming in here, and I'm going to probably have to tank 2 Sludge Bombs, but I'm not too worried about it. And the opponent did a very nice job of letting that Flamethrower come through so that I get less farm here. So 2 Sludge Bombs come through, and the Toxicroak goes down. I'm going to be switching out right away as long as that Magnezone comes back in, and let's see. And it is, and the opponent blind swaps. Okay, so that's very good for me. I'm going to be over farming here. Going to shield this up. I know this is an Icy Wind. I'm almost 100% sure it's an Icy Wind, but Shadow Magnezone cannot tank hits for crap. So we're going to be throwing a mirror shot here. We don't want to debuff ourselves. there's a chance we can still win this, even though they still have 2 shields. So we're going to throw this second mirror shot here as forcing a CMP tie. And I believe, yeah, they let it go. And now they come in with the Magnezone, and I am debuffed, but I'm going to be going for the Wild Charge here. And at this point, I am hoping to just land this Wild Charge, even though it's debuffed. That's how much damage it does, a resisted move. I switch into the Drifblim, go for the Icy Wind myself. This is going to be taking it out. If not, we get the shield, and now they're going for the farm down, but I'm able to farm them down beforehand. So very nice. That one is, again, it seems like Bastion save swap should not be a thing, but look, it worked on that battle. I'm not going to say it's going to work on every battle, but it worked on that one. All right, so next one, we got this middle team. I believe I'm running the middle team here with Empoleon, Drapion, as well as, Frostlass. All right, so we pick up a lead against a Dusk Noir. Definitely a spicy pick here. Not something you probably won't be seeing too much of this, but we're going to be throwing the Hydro Cannon and immediately switching into the Drapion here. We do have 2 halfway decent counters here, so we tank the Shadow Ball, so we kind of did the dirty CMP swap right there where it wasn't really a CMP tie because our moves were off sync. So now they come in with a Bibarel. I still don't know how to say its name. All right, so they're going to be going for a Surf here, and I do believe I just let this go. Surf's going to be taking me out. And now I think I come in with the Empoleon here because Bibarel is pretty hard counter to Frostlass, and these waterfalls are adding up. Surf's going to be coming through. It will do a good amount of damage here, but that's okay. We're able to farm down. We have a lot of energy now. We still have 2 shields, and Frostlass with 2 shields is very dangerous. So we immediately switch into the Frostlass here. We're taking super effective from the Snarls, but Psychic Fangs is going to debuff our defense, which is not good. So we're going to be over farming here and then throwing this Avalanche. This is going to be doing a lot of damage, probably even taking out the Luxray if they decide. Yeah, no, that would definitely take out the Luxray. And of course, we get a good amount of go battle lag. You love to see it. You really don't, though. You hate to see it. So at this point, I decide to let this go, and it actually was a crunch, so I called that wrong. But now I have the Empoleon here, and I just shield up the Psychic Fangs. It is resisted, but it would probably be taking me out here. And so I'm going to shield that up, so our defense is debuffed. And now I'm going to be going for the Hydro Cannon here against the Dusk Noir. And we do take it out, and now just one waterfall takes out the Luxray. So we're actually able to win that one. And again, I don't think you're going to be seeing too much of old Dusk Noir, but alright, so this time, this is the memeiest team that I came up with. It's Drifblim with 2 insanely glass cannons in the back. So we pick up a very positive lead. This is what we want to see in the lead. Our backline gets obliterated by these guys. So we come in with the Electivire because Gastrodon, I should have come in with the Magnezone. Now I'm thinking about it because Gastrodon's a harder counter to Magnezone than it is to Electivire. But this is okay. We're going to be over farming here and going for the Ice Punch, and Wild Charge. Both hit for super effective, and Shadow Electivire hits very hard, as you see there. So now they're going to be coming back in with the Gastrodon, which makes sense. We're going to be going for the Wild Charge. Even though it's resisted, this will do a lot more damage than the Ice Punch would. Ice Punch does hit for neutral there, but alright, so now we come back in with the Drifblim, and we don't have to worry about any charge moves here. Body Slam and Earth Power are both double resisted, so if you're looking for a good Gastrodon counter, and Gastrodon's going to be probably one of the strongest Pokemon in this cup, Drifblim is probably the hardest one. So Body Slam coming through, I am not worried about that. There's a Grottle in the back, Scrotum, what's his name? I don't remember what his name is, but either way, we're going to be going for the Icy Wind, which would be hitting for super effective damage. Now we come in with the Magnezone. We're taking resisted damage here from these Razor Leafs, but they are going to add up. Body Slam is going to be coming through. And if this was a Torterra, it would be a little bit different. Torterra can do double super effective with Sand Tomb. Man, watch out for Torterra. Seriously, Grass Hole is a thing in this cup. You're going to be seeing a lot of Torterra Grotle teams with some kind of nonsense in the lead. So we undercharge this Wild Charge, and it takes it out anyway. Doesn't really matter. We go down to 1 Mud Slap, and now it's just Drifblim versus this Gastrodon. They really don't stand a chance here. We're going to be going for the Shadow Ball. This is going to be taking out the Gastrodon. So that one ended up working out for me, but that is definitely a meme-ish team, and I don't expect that to work very often. But it is a fun team, so, you know. All right, I believe this next one is actually up against, yeah, it's up against Chillis FM. So shout out to Chillis FM, also a content creator, so go ahead and check him out as well. He's a very good content creator. So we picked up a lead. I actually didn't see what the lead was. We're using the strongest team that I have, and again, we get all this lag, which is really frustrating. And looks like I took advantage of the lag there and caught an Avalanche on my Wormadam. Wormadam's going to be a very good counter here to Frostlass. Shadow Ball, I actually think a Shadow Ball won't even KO from this range. I could be wrong. Do I let this go? I decided to shield it up. Okay, we're going to shield this up. And honestly, Wormadam can also do halfway decent up against a Gastrodon as well. It was a Gabite. Okay, so respect for running some spice here. Gabite's definitely going to be an interesting one to go up against. It doesn't really have that strong of charge moves. It's got like Twister and Dig, which are both not really great moves. So I'm going to let this come through. This could be a Dig, and if it is a Dig, it'll hit for neutral. It'll take us out, but it is a Twister. So now I actually get to the Bug Buzz. This is going to be hitting for some heavy neutral damage here. So that's going to be, ooh, it almost takes it out. And Abomasnow comes in, and Abomasnow is going to have to throw. And I try to catch here on my Drapion. So I was hoping to catch the, well, it didn't really matter. I was just hoping to catch. And I do catch a Weather Ball, but they have a lot of energy now. So Chillis is going to be going for the next Weather Ball. I'm going to shield the second one up. And now I'm going to be going for the Crunch. And I am not looking too great because my Gastrodon does not want to see an Abomasnow. Again, Abomasnow is a pretty good counter to Gastrodon as well. All right, so we are going to be going down here to a Weather Ball. So is there any way to pull out of this? Are we the pull out master? I don't know. Yes, we can pull out. All right, we have successfully pulled out. Use birth control. All right, so Iron Head comes through. That takes out the Abomasnow. I come back in with the Gastrodon and Gabite goes down. Jeeves just yelled out, "Don't make jokes like that." Sorry. All right, this one's up against North Star. Shout out to North Star. He's one of my patrons, and I do believe North Star. Just watch. Just watch. All right, so we pick up a lead against a best buddy Gastrodon. North Star loves Gastrodon, and I did not account for Gastrodon leads when I built this team, as you can see, because I am ABA weak to ground. So I'm just going to stay in, go for the Hydro Cannon, and then get farmed all the way down to the ground. Things are not looking great for me here, so I'm going to be going into the Frostlass, and I do believe I just shielded up because he definitely has enough for an Earth Power, and Earth Power will hit us very hard. So the Earth Power comes through, and he actually switches into a Roserade, but this is a Poison Jab Roserade, which means it's going to take him longer to get to Weather Balls, Fire-type Weather Balls. And now I'm going to try to catch a Weather Ball on my Drapion. So let's see if I caught the Weather Ball here. Most likely I did. It's still going to do a good amount of damage here. So we do catch that, and now we're going to go for the Crunch. And as you can see, it takes him longer to get the Weather Balls. If you're running Bullet Seed, it only takes 3 Bullet Seeds to get to a Weather Ball. So we're able to take him out with a Crunch, and there's a Bastion in the back. So yeah, see, the whole idea of this team was to switch into the Drapion to hopefully bait out the Bastion, and then that way the Frostlass could close. But I didn't plan for Gastrodon leads, so now I get obliterated. I get absolutely obliterated. So we get farmed all the way down, and now we're gonna have to go and take out this Gastrodon and take out the Bastion, and North Star just absolutely obliterated me. So very nice, very nice. Okay. All right, next one. All right, so this is where I was using Torterra. This isn't, I don't know why. This team did work, by the way. I don't know if I had them all recorded, but this team did actually work a couple times. So I have this is not a great lead, as you can see, but look how much the Razor Leafs are doing. They're doing almost as much as the neutral counters are doing here, so we're going to shield this up. It actually is a Sludge Bomb, so that was a huge shield there. And we go for the Sand Tomb. This is why I think Torterra is so dangerous, because of Sand Tomb, because it can debuff you. And it's like Shadow Victory Bell can debuff you with that Acid Spray, but you can get to Sand Tombs way quicker than you can get to an Acid Spray. So we're going to have the next move come through, and we got a shield, and we got the Toxicroak very low, so things are actually pretty okay here. Now we're going to be coming in with the Cresselia, obviously, and be able to farm down. Normally I'd want to come in with the Drapion there, but I was worried about potentially having to tank a Mud Bomb there. So they come in with the Probopass, and I do believe there's a Rock Throw Probopass. So this is interesting. But we are going to be able to hit for a neutral here with our Grass Knot. You do need a Legacy Grass Knot on your Cresselia. You definitely want to be running Grass Knot in this cup, especially with all the Gastrodons going around. That Grass type coverage is going to be huge. Alright, so I think I just let this go to see what it is. I don't even know. It's a Shadow Probopass as well, and that Magnet Bomb, man, Cresselia is so tanky. Alright, so now we come in with the Shadow Drapion here. We're going to be able to hit for super effective with this Aqua Tail. So we take out the Probopass. What's in the back? It's a Gastrodon. Okay, so we go for the Crunch. We're hoping for the debuff, really, at this point. We're definitely going to be getting farmed down, which is really, really not good, because they can basically go for double yeah, double body slam here and then just take us out. So didn't quite work the way I wanted it to, but it was a valiant effort. It was a valiant effort. I know it's not over yet, but I mean, come on. We all know what's about to happen here. Yeah, exactly. Double body slam. We know it. Yeah, okay. It's over. It's over. We get it. All right. But there is a couple Torterra wins in here. We got to find them, but you know. All right, this one I was running Frostlass in Lucario. Now, Lucario is listed as #1 on PvPoke's list. So, I don't think it's going to be as good as it looks on paper, though. I will say that. Because on paper, yeah, if you land the bait, if you get a shield with the Power Punch and then you land the Shadow Ball, things are great. So I let this Weather Ball come through just to see how much it does. It does a lot. It does a lot, like a big amount, like a bigly amount. All right, so we go for the Power Punch, and we're actually able to get to a second one, but they do a very nice catch on their Toxicroak, and they bank a Weather Ball for later. So that was a very nice play by the opponent here. At this point, I come in with the Honchkrow, and again, man, Honchkrow, why can't you just be better? Why can't you be better, Honchkrow? Why can't you be better? All right, so they let it go, and they come in with an Empoleon, and I'm not going to be able to get to a Brave Bird here. I guess I changed it to Brave Bird, but we are going to be able to get to the Sky Attack, and we actually get a shield. I guess they probably thought it could have been a Brave Bird, so that was why they shielded that, but now we're screwed. We're screwed. Okay, so we come in with the Frostlass. We're gonna have to land a Shadow Ball to take out this Empoleon, and probably have to double shield as well. So this one's looking a bit rough. I think I even bait or possibly try to catch. No, I do bait with a double resisted Avalanche. Very risky bait, but I'm looking for a win con here. Really looking for a win con. All right, so that was a CMP tie, and we do get the shield. So now we have to land the Shadow Ball, and I tried. You saw me try to hit the button because I knew that was coming. I knew he banked the Weather Ball. Huge. That was a very nice play on the opponent's end. I tried to switch out, but I just couldn't hit it in time. So very nice play on the opponent's end, saving that Weather Ball for the end game. All right, this next one, I'm running the meme team once again. You know how I do. All right, so Too High to Die. Shout out to Too High to Die. He was there for a good portion of the stream as well. And let's see how this goes. So we got Drifblim versus Magmortar. Interesting. Okay, we got to watch out for Thunderbolt. But for the most part, that's a positive lead because Karate Chop is triple resisted. And they come in with a Drapion. So I'm going to be going for the Icy Wind before I switch out here. Because my back line is very, very weak. So we're going to try to catch a Crunch. Oh, no, I just think I let it go. Yeah. I think I just let it go. It is going to hit for super effective, but that's okay. Now we switch into the Electivire, and I'm just going to go, yeah, oofity boofity. So we let the Crunch come through. It does so much damage, man, and I'm missing fast moves. Okay, no, I think I got my fast moves in. We're going to be going for the Ice Punch here. This does hit for neutral. Should be enough, but it's not. It's not enough. Oh, man, that's rough. Okay, so if they didn't sneak in that Poison Sting, I would have been able to farm down. But now I have to use his shield and then farm down. All right, so we go for the Wild Charge, and I'm just like, okay, hopefully they think I can't get to a Wild Charge here. This is just an Ice Punch, right? No, it's a Wild Charge. We take it out. What's the last Pokemon? A Bibabarrel. A Bibabarrel. A Bibabarrel. And now we're kind of screwed because Magnezone versus this thing with 2 shields. Yeah, so we're going to go for Mirror Shots. And what I'm trying to do here is get the debuff because Mirror Shot has a 10% chance to debuff your opponent's attack. As you can see, I tried to sack swap there, but wasn't able to because of the one-turn animation of Water Gun is very hard to sack on sometimes. So getting some more lag. We're going for another Mirror Shot here. Give me the debuff, please. I need to sack to win. I actually have to sack to win. Or I can just go for the Icy Wind. This forces them to throw, so this is going to be very close. I don't know if I can win this or not. So let's see if I can get to a Mirror Shot. We do. Okay, we get to the Mirror Shot. This is resisted, but it should be taking it out. No problem. So we're actually able to win that one with the meme team once again. And that's... I am better at meme teams than I am at regular teams. All right, here we go with this nonsense again. Will it work? Probably not. This is a glass cannon team. This is literally all glass cannons. We got... All right, so we pick up a positive lead at least. And the opponent comes in with the Drapion, and this time I'm not switching out. This time I realized I'm right where I want to be. I want to stay in here. So we're gonna go for the Power Punch to boost our damage. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I did it again. All right, so Crunch comes through. Holy crap. All right, so they do throw double Crunch, so that does help me out here. I guess it makes sense because Frostlass was kind of useless in this situation, so we're actually able to just like waste all the energy on that Drapion, and now we're going to come in and farm down with Honchkrow. So now we have some energy there from those resisted Snarls. Munchlax comes back in, because obviously Munchlax is a hard counter to Frostlass. That's why I kind of just sacked the Frostlass there. So actually, maybe there were some big brain plays going on there. So we land the Brave Bird, but unfortunately it's a CMP tie, so very nice forcing the CMP tie there. We're going to shield up the Body Slam and switch into the... oh, actually, I stay in. Okay, so Cresselia comes in. We got the Lucario. And I just got to land a Shadow Ball here, but that's rough, you know? So I'm expecting this to be a Moonblast, and I do survive. It does hit for neutral. I'm going for the Shadow Ball here, and I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. They're going to shield this. They have 2 shields. They don't shield it. That was, like, this is... You know how tanky Cresselia is. That is how much of a glass cannon Lucario is. That thing hits hard with a non-stab Shadow Ball. But we're going to be able to win. The opponent still had 2 shields. So that, we got it to work. We did it, boys. We did it. We actually did it. All right. Here we go. Here's Torterra, and here's Torterra doing its thing. All right. Don't doubt Torterra's power, okay? Just because it's got that ground typing doesn't make it weak. All right. Picking up a terrible lead. We're going to switch into the Drapion here. Unfortunately, our Cresselia also gets pretty much destroyed by Drifblim. So, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out in the long term, okay? So we're going to go for the Aqua Tail here. I do think the Shadow Drapion is a better switch than the regular Drapion. The opponent goes for the Crunch there. I guess maybe expecting or hoping for the debuff. That Crunch debuff is pretty nice. But we're going to be able to get to these Aqua Tails a lot, 2 turns faster than they're going to be able to get to Crunches. So if they're going straight Crunch, then we should be able to do this. All right, so do I shield this up? I let it go. It's another Crunch. Maybe they're running Crunch and Sludge Bomb. I didn't even think about that. All right, so Drifblim comes back in. So I'm going to go for the Crunch here. This is going to be hitting for super effective damage, and we do land it, so that's really good. And now we come in with the Cresselia here. And at this point, I think I just shield this up, expecting a Shadow Ball. Could be a bait. It is a bait, but that's okay. At this point, I'm just going to be farming up a little bit of energy, and they have another move. Is it a Shadow Ball? Because if so, okay, it's just another Icy Wind, which kind of sucks because that was a CMP tie. But that's okay. We're going to take it out with this resisted Grass Knot here. Now, the biggest threat to Torterra is out of the way. So actually, Torterra, can Torterra clutch for us? That's the question. Drapion comes in to throw its Crunch. I'm going to let this go. I'm double debuffed at this point, so there's really nothing. All right, so Toxicroak is the last Pokemon. Once again, we've seen this before, right? So how do you think this one's going to work out? This is a Mud Bomb, by the way. Even though it's resisted, I shield it up because I know it's just going to do a lot. Torterra is pretty glassy, man. It's not the best. We're going for the Sand Tomb. This will hit for super effective damage. We get the shield. The Razor Leafs are adding up. And we do... Oh, we were able to take out the Toxicroak because they went for the farm down. Drapion comes in, and I have 2 Pokemon. They're both very low health, but I should be able to do this. We come in with the Drapion, and we simultaneously KO. So, able to win with Torterra. And also not using it as a Grass Hole team. I have to bring that up. And I got another one. I got another one with Torterra. We got to watch it. Oh, my stuff got moved. Sorry about that. All right, this is against Northstar again. Let's see how this one goes. Torterra into Gastrodon. Well, Northstar, leading Gastrodon again, are ya? Well, I got some news for you. Oh, there's a Togekiss. Oh, crap, I didn't plan for this. I didn't plan for this, Northstar. Why do you have a Togekiss? Alright, so we're coming in with the Drapion. We at least hit for super effective with the Poison Stings. And the Aqua Tail actually does a lot more than I expected it to. And I'm going to be able to get to another Aqua Tail if I shield this up. So I think I actually shield up the Ancient Power here. And then we lag, and I almost lagged to death there. But I don't lag to death, so we're going to go for this next Aqua Tail. We get the shield, so very good. Very good, very good. Okay, so we somehow just die instantly. I don't know what happened there. And I do think I actually come back in with the... Oh, no, okay. I'm going to come with the Cresselia and farm down. This also makes sense. Because now the Gastrodon has, like, basically no play. And we're going to go for the Moonblast. We're just going to go straight for this Moonblast here. We're taking... Oh, he's running a Charm Gallade. I just realized that. He's running a double Charm team with Charm Gallade. Okay, massive respect. But you know what? We got to do it to him. We got to take out this Gastrodon. I will tell you... About 2 days into this cup, you guys are going to be so sick of Gastrodon that you're going to start running Grass Hole. I'm kidding, but it's probably true. Half of you guys are going to turn to the dark side, all right? Oh, God. Oh, this is a good one. This is a really good one. This is up against Tech Grim. Shout out to Tech Grim, another one of my patrons. And Yeah, they wanted to run 3 battles against me using the purest of spice. I do believe I kept this all as one recording, so yeah, just keep on watching. Okay, so we both simultaneously switch, even though he picked up a positive lead there. Staravia, a purified Staravia comes in, and I'm like, what do I have to worry about here? Nothing, right? Aerial Ace, okay. So I'm just gonna farm all the way down, I believe. Yep, farm all the way down. We have 100 energy, so there's no way we can screw this up. We're gonna win this. We're gonna demolish. Oh, why did I go for the mirror shot? Why am I doing this? Why would I go for, okay, so I go for the mirror shot. Oh, that actually did a lot of damage. Oh no, and I'm lagging. Oh, and the shadow claws. Oh, look at the dog. Oh, come on, man. And I hit the wild charge and it gave me a mirror shot. What is this? What is this? I'm hoping I saved a wild charge there. What the hell was that? Alright, you know what? Alright. Fine, it's fine, okay? It's fine. I'm going for the icy wind because I'm like, it's an XL Snover. What can it do? It turns out it can do a lot more than you would think. And at this point, I was paying attention to chat and I was replying to chat, and then something happened here and I didn't realize until I looked back. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go down to like I don't know, some kind of ice type move, and it's a stomp. It's a stomp. It's a stomp. So I'm like, okay, what is happening? So energy ball, okay, that still doesn't take me out, but we are getting farmed down now, so that's a bit rough. So we do have the mirror shot, so somehow we saved that, even though we almost got completely farmed down through the lag. What's the last Pokemon? It's that Purugly, and we can win this. We can win this. What am I doing? Why did I had a shield. I had a shield. What did I expect? I think, okay, I know it has Aerial Ace and Thunder. Was I expecting resisted move? Dumb. Big dumb. Large dumb. Okay? Big dumb. By the way, Tech Grim. Shout out to Tech Grim for spending millions of Stardust on the craziest Pokemon you could possibly think of. My absolute lord. By the way, Goyaki, Yerba Mate tea, please sponsor me. I know that there's like a 0% chance that anybody from Guayaki is listening, but I love this tea so much, and I will be a long-term sponsor. I will shout it out in every video if I have to. All right. This time, we're both apparently running Gabite. Mine only has one move, and it's the worst move, Twister. So the Staravia comes back out. I'm going to be going for the next Twister here. This probably still does a good amount of damage considering it's a Staravia. Yeah, it still does a good amount of damage. Tech Grim's farming up a lot of energy here. Does this have Brave Bird? Is Brave Bird? Oh, it's a return. It's a return Staravia. Is this a level 50 Staravia? Is this a level 50? Okay. We come back in with the Magmortar here. We're doing neutral damage here with the Karate Chops because of that normal typing. It actually takes neutral damage from fighting type moves. And Karate Chop does charge pretty quickly. We get energy pretty quickly here. So can I actually win this one? That's the question. I think there was 3 battles and the second one didn't record. So I think this is actually the 3rd battle. All right, so Ambipom comes in and I am over farming like crazy, and somehow, I don't know how that sack worked because I definitely hit the Thunderbolt way before then. So I land the Thunderbolt on a triple resisted frickin' Gabite. Come on, game. Look, the game was rigged from the start, okay? The game was rigged from the start. I'm going for the outrage. Just go away, Gabite. Go away, okay? All right, Ambipom comes back in. I could have won this one. I could have easily won this one if that frickin' move wouldn't have thrown on the... You know what, you can have this Tech Grim, but only because you ran such crazy Pokemon. You're insane. You're absolutely insane. Okay, all right, next one. We got 2 more. We're gonna show you one with the Empoleon team here. I believe I changed it up. Yeah, I changed it up, so this time I got more of an ABB team. Both of my Pokemon in the back are weak to ground. So this time we changed it up. All right, we're picking up a positive lead up against an Abomasnow here. We're going to take resisted damage from everything except for Energy Ball. So I try to catch an Energy Ball on my Drapion. Let's hope it's not a Weather Ball bait. It's a Weather Ball bait, so we actually take neutral damage there. Toxicroak comes in. And again, this is why Shadow Drapion is such a powerful safe switch in this meta. It can hit almost anything for neutral damage. Almost anything. Obviously, there are some hard counters out there, but it can at least hit for neutral even when you're getting like farmed down by Gastrodon, you know? All right, so we land both the Aqua Tails, so that's something, you know? It almost went down, but not quite. Not quite. All right, so we come in with the Frostlass. I believe I let the first move through because he's probably going to get to 2. I believe he's got 2. Okay, he doesn't have 2, so I could have probably shielded that, but hey, whatever. It's fine. All right, so there is an Infernape. Okay, so some spice is coming out. All right, so now we got the Empoleon in the back, and Empoleon actually does pretty decent up against Abomasnow, even though, you know, usually grass types do pretty well up against Empoleon, but since it's an ice grass type, we can hit for super effective with the Drill Peck, and we take only neutral from the Energy Ball. So I shielded it up, and actually did shield up the Energy Ball there, so that was actually very fortunate for me, because that would have been taking me out, most likely. Or almost taking me out. So we go for the next Drill Peck, and now at this point, if I get baited, I'm in trouble. But I don't get baited. It's another Energy Ball. We do have the debuff on us, and at this point, I think I just let this, yeah, I let him go, because at this point, I'm like, okay, Frostlass can close out for me, right? So Energy Ball takes me out, and now I'm going to be trying to farm down. The Infernape comes back in, but shields are down, and Infernape, so glassy, so glassy. So Shadow Ball takes it out, and the Abomasnow comes back in. We get to the Avalanche, and it's going to be taking out the big mustache man. What's his name? Wilford Brimley. Yeah, Wilford Brimley. All right, and then, nope, that's not the right one. This is the last one. All right. All right, so this is again, this is the team I think is the strongest out of any of them that I used that night. So, all right, we pick up a lead against a Weavile, and yeah, I'm ready for a Focus Blast at some point. I feel like Focus Blast is coming around. All right, so we're gonna shield this up. We expect an Avalanche, but it's a Foul Play. So I'm like, okay, they're probably running Foul Play and Focus Blast, because you definitely want to go for Avalanche because it's the same amount of energy as a Foul Play. So I just thought to myself, they probably have Focus Blast. So I'm going to try to catch this Foul Play on my Drapion. Turns out, no, they actually did have Avalanche. I don't know why they missed. They're just trying to confuse me. And it worked. So I tanked the freaking Avalanche, which did so much damage there. Oh, man. Okay, so another Drapion comes in here, and I'm going to be going for the Aqua Tail. Yeah, I don't know about going for the Crunch here. I think just going straight for the neutral, like the guaranteed neutral damage, is better than the potential debuff. Because you get guaranteed damage versus a potential buff, you know, it's like a 10% chance. So we're going for these Aqua Tails. The opponent is going for a very aggressive farm down, so they have a lot of energy here. But the good thing is I have a Wormadam, which can pretty much tank anything. So I come in with the Gastrodon, and there's a Magnezone, and that Magnezone is dead. Yeah, Magnezone's dead. Magnezone is dead. So we're tanking the Wild Charge, does a lot of damage, but Magnezone dies very quickly right there. Going for the Body Slam. I probably should have just gone for the farm down at this point. But yeah, I think I just shield this and then go for the farm down. I do believe they have enough energy to take me out here, but I do have the Wormadam, so yeah, I just tank it. I just come in with the Wormadam. Wormadam is probably going to be my MVP for this cup. That's just my prediction, but I don't know yet. These were just against some people on stream, so now that I finally have my ELO, who knows? I might hit Legend this season. Not gonna happen. I know I say this every season, but this season I'm like 1000% sure. I've barely been playing at all. I only got my ELO like last week, and I haven't even played since then. I played maybe 2 Master League games since the Holiday Cup ended, so either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you left a like down below. It does help out the channel quite a bit. And if you're new, subscribe as long as you want to see more content like this. And again, if you want to go check out me and Jeeves on the podcast today, links will be in the description to their link tree. And again, you can check out this podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Amazon Music, and TuneIn. The podcast is called Go Battlecast. Definitely worth checking out. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Do I need to shout anything else out? Don't think so. Shout out to my patrons, Running Froggy, The North Star, JR91, Dragobound, Nuclear Ninjas, Anklewaits, Umidia Lara, K, Bigler Banks, DJ Mimsy, Sawyer Man, Clapton Caveman, Moach, Kodiak Jenkins, Vintage Kish, Kid Kulek, Will M, Edward O'Neill, Infamous One, Daniel Timms, Ray Rafik, Insubin, Stash Shoe, Richard, Madhouse655321, Pineapple Pidgey, Doug J. Dempsey, Max, Arbor Andy, and JD3D and Chaotic.